I had my first real shower in a while yesterday, in quite a while, a couple months. I went to a charity that provides showers certain times of day, and because I'm showering in the afternoon now, it worked out for me. And I'm actually glad I went because I feel clean, much cleaner than I do with just my street showers. And I still washed myself with my dirty clothes from the day before. I was surprised how much dirt came out of there, my socks and my t-shirt. So the rumor mill. There's a rumor mill going on at my job. I'll wait till some people join, but this is for people who watch later. I just saw, first of all, this is not part of the rumor mill. This is the fact mill. The Department of Health in LA said that from November 9th to 2000 or to December 10th, there's been a 312% increase in hospital admissions in LA, and that we cannot, like, we do not have capacity for another surge like this after Christmas. But people got to be selfish, and that's nepotism. When you see your families, that's nepotism. That's the definition of nepotism. Hey, big score, Angelo Garliconi. I just had, I don't know, I think there was garlic on it. I had a really nice salad with salmon, tilapia, and they put extra shrimp. They put a lot of salmon. Not so much salmon, but they put a lot of tilapia and shrimp in there. They don't normally do that. That was nice. And this big spinach, cucumber. Anyways, it's kind of too much food in a way, but I worked 8 hours today, just, warehouse work, moving around a lot. It's kind of strenuous. I need to eat, and that'll be like my only full meal today, more than likely. It was a full 8 hour day today. So a lot of times it's like 6 or 7 hours. And again, when I quit this job, I'm never going to think about it again. A lot of people there seem so miserable. There's a lot of really nice people too. It's not, you can't put it any one way, how people behave, but it's mysteriously getting very understaffed lately, to where we're in desperate need of people. Funny, after all the people they hired, I know one guy, the one guy who always had a sour puss on his face. He's always looking around like a sad dog, and leaning against the conveyor belt. I haven't seen him in a few days. He probably quit. Maybe not, but probably. I guess he decided he didn't need the money. And again, it doesn't even mean he's a bad person or anything. It's not my problem. That's the thing, how I look at it. It's a crappy job, so it's not my problem. I don't let it get to me in a way that it would have before, more like at other jobs where it's stop being fucking lazy, It's I don't care. That's not my problem. Even if they're being stupid about it with me, which one guy was today. Oh my goodness, it was embarrassing to watch. He was moving so slowly, he was moving almost like it reminded me of a Hayao Miyazaki movie. Certain monsters or creatures in the movies just walk real slow, pretend this is a package. He would just walk slowly while I'm in a rush. I'm trying to sort stuff and put it into different piles. Sort stuff on the conveyor belt and then move it into which, region it's going to for the drivers to pick up. He's just meanwhile, he's just standing there literally with his hands like this, just waiting for packages to come to him instead of going over and helping me. Get some, and a bunch he'll just throw them right at me, hit my legs, hit my feet. I wasn't even getting that mad. I got a little annoyed, but I'm like, this guy is hating himself now. This is pathetic. Finally, I said something to him because everything was so disorganized, and we had a break, or we had lunch or something, or we had a 10-minute break. I can't remember which. We came back, and I was going back and forth all the way across this 100-foot conveyor belt to get packages that I missed and bring them back, and I'm going back and forth. He's just standing there. I said, "Can you help me?" And then he just walked to the end and started moving stuff. And then he was helping a little more. But yeah, what a sorry. Oh, and he had his mask off for much of the shift. So I didn't like that. And that does worry me. Because several people. Okay, so here's the rumor mill. Hey, Moist Andy. Get my equipment wet, catch some fish. You get your equipment wet late at night? What in the hell are you talking about? Holy crap, I missed a bunch of comments here. Hey, Squishy Socks. Daniel's tacos are damn good, man. You're a crackpot, elderly televangelist preacher. That's Moist. I want to climb a tall radio tower and get sunburnt on the antenna tip. That's funny, Moist Andy. Yeah, and also don't fall. Oh, I see. Now that's the equipment talk. So click like, everyone. That helps the channel out because this is my job too. I would quit this job if I didn't want to save the money to, live. It's a crappy job. I work with, I'd say, half-witted people. Like this, I swear, it's just such miserable people. Some of them, the drivers. One guy, it's like I was walking along and crouching down to pick something up, and instead of just waiting the 3 seconds for me, he's like, "Excuse me." He's some real young guy. Like, so it's like I'm crouching down. Where do I go from here? There's boxes around me, so I just kind of lean this way. But I'm like, I should have. Damn thing. I should have just stood straight up as this guy's like, "Excuse me," because like I had to almost like lie down for him to get past me. But I should have just stood straight up, and if I hit him in the face, so be it, with my body, and been like, "You don't need to step on me, do you?" But like I said, just some of them. Actually, a lot of them are nice people, and that's why I feel bad, because here's what's happened. First of all, we've been mysteriously understaffed for a few days, other than people quitting because the job sucks. But oh, and here's the other thing I noticed: the people who act the most miserable are always the most nicely dressed. Well, it's not that everyone nicely dressed is miserable there, but in the several cases I've seen, it's like they have their hair done nicely. They might even have like earrings, or for guys, like, jewelry in their ears, diamonds. I've seen that. Nice sneakers, and they're just miserable. Like, I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't have to work this job. I'm too good for this. It's like, fuck you, you're not good for. But I'm not even. No, I don't say fuck you, because I'm not even mad at them. It's like, whatever. They're just drifting in and out of my life. I got something else I'm going to be doing with my money. But I do worry about getting the Trump virus. So we've been very short-staffed lately. And then I heard from 2 different people today, people are calling out sick. I'm like, oh. And one guy, he's like, yeah, but I heard it's not COVID related. And I said, oh, okay. But I'm wondering, I didn't have anything to talk about with him, but I'm wondering, how would you know whether it's COVID related or not? Unless it was just like food poisoning, or they were all hungover or something and partying the night before. How would you even know if it was COVID or not? You can't know that. But either way, that's not good. They're starting to see now what it could look like if we're understaffed because people are out sick. And also, they put out a message like a few days ago to everybody. I got a text and an email from my company saying, if you have symptoms of the Trump virus, to stay home. Or, if, yeah, I think that was basically it. If you have symptoms, stay home. So I think people might be waiting to get tested. I looked up where to get tested. There's no availability for a lot of places for the next 2 days or 3 days. I did find one place finally, so I'll go tomorrow. I set up an appointment to get tested. I worry every time my allergies act up. Actually, let's check my temperature now. But yeah, so the rumor mill is going. People are getting sick. And here's a messed up thing. I got to call this guy back. We have a Trump virus compliance team, and there's a guy who leads it. And when I called HR to complain about the lack of mask usage, especially among drivers, he called me back and he's like, "You're right. I completely agree. Like, it needs to be like that." He made a bunch of calls and stuff to enforce it. The problem is the people on the ground don't enforce it. I left another message complaining about this because I counted like 21 people not wearing their masks or wearing them improperly one day. And I said, like, I'm tired of feeling like I'm isolated on this, or my concerns are brushed off. I don't get notifications on my phone for voicemails, which I'm happy about, but I have my phone off a lot, especially when I'm working mainly. So the coronavirus, the Trump, sorry, I called it the old word, the Trump virus compliance guy, he called me at some point. I don't know when. I didn't know. I checked my voicemails yesterday. I had like 5 voicemails from like the last week. He left a voicemail, but I was constantly deleting the voicemails. Like, one was from a bill collector. It's like delete one. I forget what the other ones were. I don't even know. Or one, it was like I already talked to the person. I got his. It's like my, or not my finger slipped, but the stylus on my phone slipped like this. And I was like, oh shit, I deleted it before I could even hear what he said. So I got to call him back and let him know, like, hey, they're still not enforcing this. And by the way, today they didn't even have much ability to, because we were so understaffed. The managers had to get on the line and sort packages with us. Yeah, exactly, Rent Strike. How do you know it's not COVID related? I mean, me, I'm a medical doctor. I'm trained to examine people, and but as for him, he doesn't know. Yeah, Moist Andy, great channel, everyone. Go subscribe to him. I'm interested in getting the vaccine. The one issue is, yes, vaccines usually have much longer, I think, testing trials to see long-term results. But normally vaccines are pretty safe. But yeah, I'll probably get it. I think I will. It's probably going to be a while, at least till the spring. And no, I can't get another job. There's not many jobs around. But scratch that. I don't even have to explain that. Why should I explain that? No, I can't get another job. And this job pays pretty well compared to anything else. $97.6. You'll see that. Oh, shut up. So that's good. I don't have a fever. Although normally my temperature is pretty low anyways. Like, it's around 96 degrees. I'm just a cold-blooded guy. But anyways, it was funny. It was kind of funny seeing like how lazy this guy was. He stopped throwing packages at me when I asked, "Can you help me?" Because he was literally just standing there while I was running around organizing stuff while the belt wasn't running. Click like, everyone, as well. 3 likes, not good. Not nearly good enough. That's your job to click like on the videos. That helps whoa, what the hell am I thinking? That helps YouTube's algorithm to send out my videos to more people, because as well as the job pays, it doesn't pay well enough. So I need to keep making money, and damn, man, I don't know. The only reason I'm trying to work this job, other than, yeah, survive, it's a crappy job, and I don't really mind it for the most part, but the worst part is worrying about the Trump virus, the bioweapon that Trump basically unleashed on this country, and he personally gave it to like 40 people. I worry about getting that, but I want the job so I can just save money for film gear. Excuse me. That definitely feels like an allergy sneeze. My allergies act up more as winter progresses. But I have to monitor my symptoms. I'll take my temperature again tomorrow, and we'll see if I don't feel well enough for work or anything. I'm not going in, but I really hope it's just allergies. If that's what it feels like. And today I'm going to shower again at this charity. They have showers 5 days a week. I'm like, oh, it was nice to shower. It was actually comfortable. It wasn't too bad. They don't have enough. It's like I need more stuff to like hang my stuff on. They have a little folding chair in there and a hook. It's like even that's not enough because I have my wet clothes. I shower in my yesterday's clothes so I don't have to wash them. And then I take them off, you know. But people are calling out sick. I don't care what my coworker says. I doubt he's a trained medical doctor. He looks like 22, so I'm not sure he had enough time yet to finish medical school and and be an internist, as they call it, and perform surgeries. So forget that part of the sentence. Oh, it's not COVID related. How do you know? And also, that's the old word. The new word for it is the Trump virus. And so we'll see if there's an outbreak. Oh, this Dumbo is driving in the wrong direction down this one-way street. I've seen the cops pull over a person once for driving down it the wrong way. And I still see like kids' baseball games with their parents out here at the park, even though the infection rate is way out of control. It's been like 12,000 infections a day in LA for a few days. Yesterday it was lower. It was over 7,000 or so. I wonder why that is, though. If they didn't have as many tests, if not as many people got tested, I don't know. Because to go down that much in one day, I'm not sure. Like, I don't have enough info. I can't compare it to like other days where that might have happened to see what could have possibly caused that. But people are calling out sick. People still don't wear masks. I swear, there's one. Well, there's several people. They wear it below their noses. This one lady, she's gonna get her manager sick. She talks to her manager with her mask down, and her manager doesn't care. And her manager, I've reported for not wearing a mask before a few days ago, for just completely wearing it under her chin and joking with people, dancing and drinking beverages. And my problem with all that is you don't get to sustain your life and enjoy it while you're risking other people's lives. But this driver was just talking to her manager with her mask. She wears her mask like a loose grocery bag. It's always hanging below her chin. Once, like 3 times today, for the first time, I've seen her try and raise it up, like over her nose, not even just over her mouth. I don't know why she won't get a new one, but it just falls down and it's always like up to here. That's it. It's like, why even wear? It's like a cradle for your face. It doesn't even look like how it's stretched under the chin, like when people deliberately do that. It just looks like something cradling her jaw up like a medical device for someone who just had jaw surgery. And so she could very well get a bunch of people sick because she talks to other people there. I saw other people talking to managers and other bosses without masks on. So anyways, whatever. People are going to get sick. I just hope I'm safe with my face shield. I don't know. Like, I really can't be sure how safe I am, but I try and stay as distant as possible from everyone. And I try and face them directly. Like, if I see they don't have a face mask on, right, I try not to turn my head because the face shield's in front of me. So if I turn my head, it's got that opening in the side that their germs could get in. I felt cleaner today showering a real shower yesterday than just my street shower. So I'm going to go over there again today. It's real close by. and shower before they close. They close like early afternoon. And that's nice. I could at least go there weekdays to shower. I would be showering at the gym, but the gym's closed. Been closed for a while. I wonder what all those employees did. Somebody look up what did Planet Fitness employees do when the gym closed. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, it was funny watching that guy at work today. He was so lazy, just like tossed packages at my legs and my feet, occasionally hitting them. And it was like, whatever, I'm just gonna overlook it because it's not even really my problem. I'll do my job. I don't care about this job that much. This guy's disrespecting himself by doing this, but finally I said something to him, and he started doing a little more. Oh, and then he left early, and he didn't even finish his sentence as he was leaving. As he left, he's like, "Hey, I'm leaving." So I should have said, "So what?" And can you finish? Finish the thought. I guess the other guy quit. Another guy who was acting like that too, just like real sad looking though. This guy, he looked like his face, like he totally blanked out in his face, like standing doing nothing. And he had, I think, no, I don't know if I saw it for now. He seemed like pretty in shape, so it was just pure laziness. Just tossing packages. But like I said, he mostly stopped that when I asked him to help. So, how's it going for everyone else? I wish I could get a job where I could be more distant from people. I went to a diner the other day to get some food, and I felt jealous for the employees there, but of course those employees have been there so long because they were in there by themselves, and everything is just carry out orders. I'm like, "Oh man, they work, and like, look, barely anyone's here. They get to be by themselves, but I know the problem is they work, mostly make money in tips, and I'm sure the tips are abysmal right now." That's too bad. I enjoyed going to that diner after my workouts. Not only that, I remember one night, man, I was hurting bad when I relapsed with my dissociative disorder. And I went there to eat. I could barely bring myself to eat. It was raining. I was miserable. I remember the waitress was talking. She was an old lady talking to some old guy about like some kind of race, like a car race or something, like NASCAR or something. Or it wasn't even that. It was just like hot rods or something. And thinking I am like in so much pain right now. It is hurting me so bad to be here just to try and experience anything normal. Felt like my whole opportunity to enjoy LA was wasted, and it's been over a year now since I relapsed, and I'm still recovering, and I still have flare-ups. I had a bad flare-up like 3 days ago, but it's getting better. And each little flare-up after my relapse, it does seem to get better overall, but it's taking a damn long time to recover. Man, I got some huge trash bags here. I mean, a bunch of trash. Just a shame people don't listen to the fucking health guidelines. And a lot of people in California do not believe in wearing masks. Excuse me. Or they don't even believe in science. There are a lot of conservatives, Christians, evangelicals. They just don't believe in science. That's not an exaggeration, by the way. They think scientists are against them, that they're elitists. They've literally said in interviews how God will take care of them, or God has a purpose for this virus, all that kind of thing. Pastors who take advantage of their congregants say stuff like Joseph Prince, who said, I prophesized coronavirus would come. and God has a purpose for coronavirus. Bullshit. And his prophecy was such a load of crap. All it was, he played the video where he said he thought like a new type of flu would come. Okay? So what? Like, how does that prove anything supernatural? Why couldn't you say when it was coming? Why couldn't you warn against it? Why couldn't you say anything more than anybody else literally could say at any given moment? Ugh. Whoop-de shit. Oh, a flu is coming. Okay, so there's nothing useful about this information. It was only so that you could later prove that that I don't know, people should go to your church. What a load of hooey. Kenneth Copeland, he's really funny and monstrous. He's so filthy rich. He's worth like $700 million. He has a private jet, at least one. Huge Trump supporter. Same with Jim Baker. How's Jim Baker doing? Is he still doing his show or what? I don't even know. My main Jim Baker updates are from Vic Berger. And he hasn't had any lately. I know he was doing shows with his silver solution treatment for the Trump virus. Ah, damn, my hands burned. I wish I could get a job more distant from people, but what can I do? It's just not going to happen anytime soon, most likely. Unfortunately, I turned down a job I should have taken, and then they said, well, let us know if anything changes, and I said, well, actually, I would be willing to interview. They never got back to me. It was to do live streams for some video service. Just film live streams, broadcast them for like some kind of instructional videos. And now, there's barely any film jobs out there. Any film and TV jobs want to have me? They don't really exist now. So that's crappy. I worry too, like when the employees at the food bank are there and they... Alright, that was annoying. I worry too at the food bank, like how long can that operate? Because if the employees there get sick, I mean, they only basically have 2 employees there. I think everybody else are volunteers. Imagine if the place I go to get so much food, of course now I have some money, but I don't even want to go to the regular grocery store. The food bank's usually pretty empty, so I like going there. And they're real cool with me, like I could charge my phone there. It still helps to save money. But anyways, if they get the Trump virus, that place was going to shut down. And they don't wear masks a lot, the 2 employees there. That's really not good. I always have my face shield, but it's like, come on, man. Wear a mask. Do you really want to give the Trump virus to somebody? What the hell? What is today's date? The 15th? So 10 days until Christmas. It's funny, it's so warm here. I'm so happy to forget winter. Whenever I see a video with snow in it, I always feel like, oh, is this an old video? Alright, YouTube crashed again. Whenever I see like a news report of it, snow, which I don't see much, but somehow if I see videos of snow or something, I always can't help but think, oh, is that an old video? I forget. It's so nice to forget that it snows. I had such a crappy time walking through snow, digging my car out of snow, driving to work in the snow. When I worked at Enterprise Rent-A-Car, I had to dig out a small parking lot full of cars. I shouldn't have even had to drive in the snow. Sleeping in this car in my car in the snow was kind of fun, I guess. I felt bad for the snowplow driver who couldn't plow my parking spot when I was sleeping at Walmart mostly. Crappy thing too now is with all the money I'm making at my job, if I wanted, I could just leave, get another paycheck, and I'd have enough money to live for like, not really that long because I have bills. But if I worked there for another 2 weeks, 7 days a week, as I've been doing it throughout December, I'd have enough money to live for at least another solid like 2 months, no problem. But I don't want to quit, even though I am quite concerned about the Trump virus. And who's to say my coworkers didn't get it? And who's to say it's not going to spread throughout the whole building? And it seems like no one has the ability or the desire to enforce it, to enforce the mask rules, that is. So the Trump virus, I almost called it the old word, the Trump virus may very well win. Man, it's going to be a disaster it's so weird. You'd think understaffed we could just work more slowly, but no, it just means we work more crappily. Like, we don't get to work more slowly if we're understaffed. The packages keep coming really fast, and we're just stuck. Oh, and that lazy guy, he was putting them in the wrong sections too. Whatever his plan was, he was putting them in the wrong sections. The driver was like, hey, these don't belong here. He left, the lazy guy left, and then the driver was telling me that. What time is it? 1:14. I should get going in a little bit to exercise and then take my shower. I could shower in the street, but yeah, I want the real thing. Let me see how warm it is. It's definitely warm enough to shower outside, but I get cleaner when I do it at an actual shower, so that's where I'm gonna go. I guess I ran out of things to talk about. Maybe I should go see. I don't know. Can't believe I deleted that voicemail from the Trump virus compliance guy at my job. He was leaving a nice message. It sounded like he's like, "Hello, Angelo. I heard your message, and then I accidentally hit the delete button. I'm like, oh shit! Come on, man!" And now I don't even know if he has anything he needs to say to me. Could have been a few days ago. I'm not sure exactly what he's talking about. Because I've made a bunch of complaints. A bunch. Over 12, maybe over 15, about the lack of mask usage. And now 2 of our good employees are out sick. Maybe they had bad shrimp. Alright, well, I'm going to get going then. I don't have much else to say. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hopefully I won't get sick. I don't even like saying that. Just wear masks, distance yourselves from people, wash your hands a lot with soap. I wear my face shield. I try and stay distant. I try not to touch my face and wash my hands frequently when I take off my gloves. Going to the bathroom's a problem at my job. That's one thing I got to say before I go. In the mornings, I'm so dehydrated. I got to drink a lot of water, and I don't eat much for breakfast, so the water goes through me so quick. I always need 1 or 2 bathroom breaks in the morning. It's annoying because there's no real breaks at my job to take when I need to go. So, especially with being understaffed, that's an issue. Anyways, whatever. Maybe I just got to bite the bullet and eat more. All right, everybody, I'm going. Thanks for watching. Bye.